Hello everyone, Louis here. How are you doing today? Well, today we're going to use some words which will replace very. When you use very, you sound like a basic student, right? So, if you don't want to sound basic, like a child, for example, speaking, you're going to use some other words instead that will make you sound more elegant while speaking English. Okay, are you ready? So let's get started. So the first example will be very rude, very rude. So what is the substitute for very rude? Vulgar. Use vulgar instead. For example, he's a very vulgar guy. He's a very vulgar guy. I don't like Mary because she's a very vulgar woman. Okay? And another word is brief. Brief is the same as very short. We had a brief conversation last night. We had a brief conversation last night, which means we had a very short conversation last night. So instead of saying, we had a very short conversation last night, use we had a brief conversation last night instead. And another word is very boring. Very boring when something is monotonous, has just one tone. So it sounds boring, very boring. So instead of saying, I had a very boring day today, you say, I had a dull day today. I had a dull day today. So you meant that you had a very boring day today. So you can also say another word for very good. Instead of saying, this food is very good, say instead, this food is superb. This food is superb. When you do so, it will sound more advanced. Wow. When you say that, people will say, wow, this guy speaks beautiful English, very advanced English. Excuse me. So it's quite good. All right, so superb comes from super. What does super mean? Above average, right? So you're in a good place if you're superb, above average, in a higher place, right? Okay, so talking to a girl, instead of saying, Mary is very beautiful, say instead, Mary is stunning. Mary is stunning. Or you can also say, that's a bonus for you, Mary is gorgeous. Mary is gorgeous. I like her a lot because she's stunning, because she's gorgeous. All right, you look superb today, Louis. You look superb today, Louis. Oh, what a wonderful compliment. You look stunning, very handsome. Different look today, right? Okay. Okie dokie. Thanks a lot. So, another one is very slow. Very slow. So, instead of saying very slow, use sluggish. Well, I woke up very slow this morning. Well, don't instead of saying that, say instead, I woke up sluggish this morning. I woke up sluggish this morning, which means that you were very slow, like you were feeling like going back to sleep and stuff like that. So that is another way of saying, instead of very slow, use sluggish. Another word is very hungry. So very hungry sounds very basic English. So instead, you say, I'm famished today. I'm famished today. Or I'm ravenous today. I'm ravenous today. So these are really advanced words that you can use in English. All right? So let's go on. For example, He's a very fast speaker. He's a very fast speaker. Say instead, he's a very rapid speaker. He's a very rapid speaker. All right? So another example that we can use instead of very is very tired. Instead of saying, I'm very tired today, try to say, I'm exhausted today. Today was a very exhausting day. So I am really exhausted now. I'm really exhausted now. I had a very tiring day today. So I'm exhausted now, which means I'm very tired right now. Okay? Another word would be very rich. So one day I'll be very rich. Instead of saying so, you say one day I'll be wealthy. One day I'll be wealthy. So wealthy means very rich. Okay? Another word is very hot. So say instead, the water is scalding. The water is scalding. So pay attention to this word scalding. You scalding for very hot. When you're talking about liquids like water. All right? Because the water boils. So the water is very scalding, which means the water is very hot. But when you talk about the weather, then you say scorching. The sun is scorching today, which means the sun is very hot today. Okay? Very good. Now another example is very thirsty. Very thirsty. Instead of saying very thirsty, say, I'm parched now. I'm parched now, which means I'm very thirsty now. Are you very happy today? Are you very happy today? Instead of saying very happy, say jubilant. So ask the question this way. Are you jubilant today? Are you overjoyed today? Are you cheerful today? Or cheery? Are you cheery today? So these are the words you can say instead. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe to my channel now and hit the like button so that this channel may be relevant for others to watch this content so that they can learn their English in a better way. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you.